From the 700 WLW Newsroom, here's Brian Combs.
Big stories you're talking about in the big one today, dealing with the aftermath of the shooting on Fountain Square. We've heard from the mother of the teenager who was killed by Cincinnati police. She questions the use of deadly force, wonders if there wasn't some other way that the police officer may have been able to control her son. At the same time, those Cincinnati police, others in the community, even the head of the NAACP, defend the police action, say they had no choice but to shoot the kid who had a gun. At the same time, the head of a downtown development group is criticizing the prosecutor in Hamilton County for making comments indicating downtown's not safe. It was Joe Dieters who said that you'd never see something like this happen on Times Square in New York. Well, Bill Donabedian with 3CDC says that's not the case at all. During the busy Christmas season a couple of years ago, a person was shot by New York police. He says these kinds of things can happen anywhere at any time, and he wishes people wouldn't pick on downtown. Donabedian says the facts show the crime has dropped 33% downtown and almost 50% in over the Rhine over the past 10 years in the tri-state. Dieters will give his take on downtown safety at 1:06 today when he's the guest with Bill Cunningham on 700 WLW. Cincinnati Councilman Charlie Winburn says now's not the time to be cutting police officers. He sent a letter to the mayor and other members of council asking them to reconsider layoffs of police officers that will be discussed at a meeting by council next week. Fire at Bridgetown Middle School today will not hold up the first day of classes tomorrow. Ends up that the fire began in a science class, started apparently by an aquarium. The pump on it or the motor may have overheated, causing the blaze. There was damage to that classroom, but it was contained to that room. Teachers were there for an in-service today, but no one was injured in that fire this morning on Race Road. Again, the first day of class is tomorrow at Bridgetown Middle School, and it will take place as scheduled. Cincinnati firefighters will be doing more than battling fires this week. They'll be out at intersections all across the tri-state asking for money. It's their Fill the Boot campaign tied into the muscular dystrophy telethon that'll be happening over Labor Day. 700 WLW Reds update. The Reds in Florida open a series against the Marlins tonight. Johnny Cueto on the mound for Cincinnati. Airtime is 6:10 on the big one. Reds in third place in the NL Central. They are now 13 and a half games behind the Brewers.